File, New. In front of you stares a blank canvas. What do you put there? If you're on this video, there's a good chance you haven't gotten anything there yet. The way I see it, there are two forms of art block: inspirational block and emotional block. And each of them has a few ways to overcome it. So, in my experience, here's how I deal with art block. Firstly, inspirational block. You don't know what to put on the canvas. Maybe it's because you just don't know what to draw. Or maybe it's because you feel like you've been drawing the same thing over and over and over again. Either way, try something new. If you usually draw cats, draw people, or vice versa. Or maybe find an online challenge, something like the No Undo Challenge or the 3 Marker Challenge. When you start out with this small idea, it brings inspiration. Maybe you decide to do a digital painting for the No Undo Challenge because it will be easier. There's an idea. Or maybe your 3 markers are a color combination that remind you of something. Draw that. Once you start out with something, you can draw. But maybe you don't have that something. So find it. If you don't have OCs, I highly recommend making some. This allows for you to have ideas with characters that you would have never thought up before. Or maybe think of things that inspire you. Shows, books, games, and draw something or someone from that. You know, a piece of scenery that you saw in the background that looked pretty cool, or your favorite character. Any idea will lead to inspiration. Or maybe you're the way I used to be, drawing only headshots at the 3/4 angle of conventionally attractive thin white people. Not saying I'm far off this path, but I'm getting there. Or maybe you're only tracing other pieces or drawing eyes more than anything else. I only have one piece of advice for this. Just draw what you want to draw. You want to draw full body or you want to see a full body drawn? Draw it. You want to see a piece of scenery drawn? Draw it. I think that my line quality is one of the better pieces of my cartoony works. But it wasn't always like that. It used to be bad. But one day I decided that I wanted better line art. So I made a piece with painstakingly detailed and, what I thought of at the time, good line art. And looking back, it was crap. But from that day on, I worked on my line art with that effort, and eventually it became second nature to have smooth and thin line art. So just draw it. It will turn out bad when you look back on it or even look at it now. But it takes lots of practice to actually make a good piece. You're not going to draw a hand well the first time you do it, or the second time, but the second time will be better than the first time, and then the third, and on and on and on until you're good at hands. Then do it with something else. Just draw what you want to draw or what you want to see drawn, and it will already be better than if you hadn't drawn it. Bad art is better than no art. Number 2, emotional block. I'm going to start this out by saying that I'm a neurotypical kid. The only thing that's even slightly off the normal track for me is that I have social anxiety. You know, like every other teenager on the planet. So if you're somebody who would have something more serious than just not feeling like drawing, I would recommend going somewhere else. I know that Holly Brown is an artist who deals with depression and working through it, and Chaos55P is a younger artist with Asperger's, I believe. I don't watch the latter much, so I can't say how much she talks about it, but I would check her out along with Holly. So on to what I can say. Emotions are weird. You might feel too sad, too angry, or too burnt out to draw. But getting through your personal issues and working is a part that draws the dividing line between professionals and hobbyists. If art is your job, or if you want it to be your job, you can't just stop drawing because you don't feel like it. Lawyers don't drop a case because they don't feel like reading the 14th Amendment today, or doctors don't go in for surgery because they don't want to pull out a tumor. Art, on a professional level, is the same. You keep working. But maybe you're a hobbyist. You don't want to draw professionally. But maybe you're a hobbyist. You don't want to draw professionally. If you don't want to draw while being a hobbyist, you don't have to. Nobody's going to make you. Maybe just don't draw. Nothing bad will come out of it if you don't. Sit down and replenish your energy. Watch some TV, read some comics. You might just be burnt out. And indulging in other media will give you inspiration, so you're already fighting art block. If you want to draw, though, and feel like you should, then I will give you a piece of advice that you're probably not expecting. Draw Dentart. Yep, that edgy little stupid furries stuff that everyone talks about in their DeviantArt rant videos. Go for it. It's 2 birds with 1 stone. It gets out some of your emotions and you get a piece done. It might not be as good as therapy or overcoming your issues, but it will be a starting point. And if you're feeling better afterwards, you can make another piece. Boom! Making art can help you make more. Now, the last point I want to make is for people who want to take art seriously. Get off your ass and draw. If you want art to be your career, you have to work for it. You won't get a job without experience or a portfolio. You won't make money selling nothing. This is your job. Act like it. I don't make much money off of art, but I'm also a high schooler, so you shouldn't expect me to. But that doesn't stop me from working on the jobs I have and getting them done in a reasonable amount of time. If there's work for me to do, I get it done. But maybe you don't have that work. Get it then. Open up commissions, advertise your prices on social media, join maps. They have deadlines and are projects you will feel obliged to do. Do jobs for people in real life. Draw the poster for your school's drama club. Make a sign for your church. All of this will help you be motivated to draw, because you'll need to draw. Find a reason to draw if you want to do it professionally. The one I recommend the highest is money. If you want to do it as a hobby, then take it easy. Find some time to draw if you want to, but don't feel guilt if you don't. It's not the end of the world for you. On screen, I've included a playlist of some other videos dealing with art block. Check them out. Get out there and make some art. The world is waiting for you, and I'll be waiting to see what you create. Feel free to tag me or comment below if you make something after this video. And remember to have the best of the day you can. Take on the world.